Hey guys, before I begin the story, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. So, I'm gonna tell you guys this crazy story about the time I dodged a bullet or whatever. So, there was this new girl at this job I was still working at, the fast food place. And I was still working, it was like my last months working there or whatever. There was this attractive Puerto Rican girl. She was short, whatever. This was before I got with my current girlfriend. She was short, Puerto Rican, this and that. She always had red lipstick or whatever. She was like the same age as me. I'm gonna just call her Gina. So it was my first time seeing her, and it was her second day. Before I get to that, I'm gonna just say my coworkers there, they were saying like, "Oh man, she's cute, man. I swear, she's cute. She's pretty. She's this and that." Like, da 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 da. Like when I seen her, I'm like, "Oh yeah, she don't look bad. She was nice. She was so nice." I'm gonna just say she was a nice girl. She was a nice girl or whatever. And yeah, so it was her second day, and it's my first time seeing her or whatever. I showed her the job, and she asked me this and that. Like, "Oh, do I do this? Do I do that?" Like, "Oh yeah, you do this, you do that, whatever." And yeah, I was just helping her out, and then I don't know, I don't know what made me did this. I literally um walked up to her and I said, "Hey, you got a Snapchat, Instagram, this and that?" And her eyes just went up. She was like, "Oh," she said, "Oh no, 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 it's blocked." She was like, "Oh, it's blocked." And she's like, "Yeah, it's blocked." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And she said, "My number is also blocked." I wasn't gonna ask her for a number, but I believe she was thinking that. But I said, "Okay, all right, cool." And I walked off, and she was like, like, why you was so cool about that?" She like her face expression just changed when I said, "Okay." She's like, or whatever. So yeah, I just walked off, did my job or whatever. And then she followed me and said, "Hey, where you from?" I told her like, "Oh, I'm from Virginia. That's where I'm originally from." But yeah, I told her where I was originally from. She's like, "Oh, I'm from Puerto Rico or whatever." She was from Puerto Rico. Then we chatted up. She said this and that, and like all of a sudden, once I walked off, I said, "Okay." She started talking to me so long, and I'm talking about this girl talked to me my whole shift. My whole shift. After I walked off, she just kept talking to me over and over and over. And I was like, "Dang, man," even though I asked for a number, I was like, "Dang, she will not let me work." But anyway, yeah, so um, I guess there was even another coworker who was a girl there, and you know how girls act when they see other women talk to you. There was another girl that was talking to me or whatever, and I don't know. She was asking me something, and she was right behind me. She was looking at me like, "Oh, he's talking to another girl or whatever." I don't know. It was crazy stuff, crazy work. But yeah, the girl just walked up and interrupted our conversation. Like, "Hey, blah, blah, blah." I don't know what she just asked me something or whatever. I remember what she said. She said, "Hey, can you help me open up this bag of fries?" I started out like, "Oh, I know what this is," because that bag of fries was not hard to open. It was paper bag. It was like a paper bag that can easily rip. But she said, "Hey, I need help with this." So I knew what she was doing. She wanted me to not talk to that other girl for some reason. So I said, "Okay, well, whatever." I opened it for her. She said, "Thank you." I'm like, "You're welcome." Then yeah, I was still talking to that other coworker or whatever. And then she asked me to do something else. I'm like, "What else does she need help with?" She's like, "Can you help me open up this bag of nuggets?" Like, oh my gosh, this girl. Like, one time I asked her for her contact information, and now when she sees me talking to somebody else, she thinks I'm over here trying to get with them or whatever. It was some crazy stuff. But yeah, so every day at that job, she would always ask me to do something for her. Every single day, she would always talk to me. She would tell me these long, long stories, and I just like, Because at that point, I just got tired of hearing her talk. At that point, I was like, "Man, she talks for a long time." She talked for a long, long time. She wasn't even talking to me that long when I first met her. She just asked me certain questions, but ever since I asked for her contact information, she just would not stop talking to me. But yeah, there was even a manager. I think she noticed that. She got mad. She said, "Oh, she thinks she's so pretty. She got a pretty face. This and that." Like, dang, calm down. I wasn't mean to her or whatever. I was nice to her. I don't like to be disrespectful or whatever. It was crazy. She said, "You didn't do your job." No, no, no. Like, you can't yell at her like that. But anyway, there was even another girl, and this girl had a crush on me. This other girl, I think she was Hispanic too. I think she was Dominican or whatever. Yeah, so this girl, I don't know. Some girls, when they have a crush on you, they act like they don't like you. Like they start yelling at you. That's exactly what this girl did. So it was my shift was about to end or whatever, right? And the Dominican girl, she said, "No, you're not leaving yet. Did you drop all this stuff?" Like this girl just went off, and the Puerto Rican girl was there, like, "Nah, you can't talk to him like that." Like this Puerto Rican girl started defending me. Yo, this is crazy. It's like the Dominican girl's like, "Yeah, did you even get the fries out the freezer? Where's the nuggets at? Where is it? Where is it?" Like, dang, calm down. Like this girl was going off. I guess I don't know, but she was going off at me, and then the Puerto Rican girl, "Yeah, he did get it. He did get it. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. She actually got that stuff, but she just said it was me or whatever. Like, oh, I got your back. I'm like, oh, thanks, I appreciate that." I was like, yeah, right, but she does that all the time. But yeah, the Puerto Rican girl, she was really nice. This girl Gina even offered me a French fry. She said, "Hey, you want a French fry?" I said, "Nah, I'm good." And she was like, "Huh? You don't want a French fry for me?" This girl's like, "Come on, take it, take it." I'm like, "Nah, I'm good. Like, take it, take it, take it." And then I said, "Nah, I'm good." And she took my hand and put it in. I said, "Eat it, just eat the French fry." I'm like, "All right, fine." And then yeah, she would always offer me like, "Hey, do you want something to eat? Like, come on, eat these nuggets with me." Da, 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 da. I'm like, what's going on here? Crazy work, man. Crazy, crazy work. Really nice or whatever. And so this is what threw me off about the Puerto Rican girl. So yeah, she was nice and this and that. And then I met her brother. I didn't know she had a brother at that point, but she had a brother, right? And come to find out, her brother was in a gang. I'm like, oh, I was like, oh. So I'm kind of like, oh, nah, I can't deal with this girl. I can't deal with this girl. Her brother's in the gang. You know, I met her brother. Her brother was cool with me. This dude literally just walked up to me and dabbed me like, "Hey, what's up, dude?" Dude was the chillest dude ever, but he was in the gang. I'm like, oh, nah, I don't want to get involved in that. But yeah, once I found that out, like, nah, I can't do nothing with that. But yeah, after that, I ended up leaving the job. That was the last time. But I think, nah, she wasn't the last person I talked to, but she was one of the last few people I talked to. But yeah, I ended up leaving that job after 3 years of working there. But this is kind of a short story, but I just want to tell you guys about it. I hope you guys enjoy this. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.